Most people think they can just add some insulation and drywall, and that's why their neighbors still hear their music coming out of their garage. I don't want this to be you, so let me explain the top reasons why people's garage studios fail. Number 1, no decoupling. Decoupling means the process of keeping our interior mass layer, meaning our drywall layers, off of the exterior building, the stud layers of your garage. If those two things are connected, sound will come right through those walls and it'll be like your snare drum is ringing like a bell in your neighbor's living room. We don't want that. So to fix that, we have two choices. The best choice, and one that I always try to do if there's space, is doing what's known as a double wall system. The double wall system is where we have two 2x4 studs, the existing 2x4 or 2x6 studs in many cases, on the exterior wall, and then the interior 2x4 stud at least 1 inch off of the exterior stud frame. This gives us an amazing amount of decoupling because we have two separate walls. That typical thing you've heard, a room within a room. The other option is to use acoustic clips and channel. I prefer the Genie Clip RSTs right now, and then the 7/8 inch furring hat channel. And you clip the furring hat channel into the clips, and then you attach the 2 layers of 5/8 inch drywall to that, and that gets you a fully decoupled room. Do not just put a bunch of rock wool in the walls and 1 layer or even 2 layers of 5/8 inch drywall. That is not going to be worth your money, and you'll end up wasting so much money on a system that is severely handicapped. Another problem that people make is, what in the world do you do with the garage door? Now, I'll tell you the best solution. Get rid of that garage door. The garage door is a headache. It weighs almost nothing. I've even had people say, well, Wilson, can I just get like one of those super heavy garage doors? I'm like, no. That's still gonna be so expensive. And if you just ripped out the garage door altogether and finished the front of your garage like a normal siding of your house, it's so much easier. But I hear many of you saying, Wilson, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to remove the garage and sell this house later. The garage facing the street looks good. We can't change it. I get it. So here's solution number 2. You keep the garage door, but you take out its functionality of going up and down. It sits as a facade. You beef it up as much as you can, and then you build another wall on the inside, and that is the solution. It's not great, but it's what we have to do sometimes when we're dealing with doors. Another thing many people do is they hang hollow core doors and seal them up thinking that that's soundproof. But a hollow core door weighs almost nothing, has no mass, and it will not soundproof your garage. A lot of people also will be like, I'll just get like a solid core door, maybe even 2 solid core doors. It's still not enough mass. You need a special approach to doors in order to be able to soundproof your garage properly. I highly recommend using the IsoStore doors from the isostore.com. We've used them a lot. I'm really happy with their pricing. If you want to build your own doors, we do have videos on how to build your own doors. I'm not going to go into it on this because it's way too involved, but definitely search for it on our YouTube channel. And finally, the biggest reason people fail in their garage build is not thinking through HVAC carefully. A lot of times people just keep ducts in their room or don't have any ducts at all. And what happens is that, let's say you put a mini split on the back wall. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, that's my fresh air. The mini split's pulling fresh air from the outside. That's not how they actually work. What they do is they just recirculate the air in the room that's existing and pass it over its coils and then spit it out the bottom back into your room. You're getting no air transfer. And remember, if you do soundproofing right, your room is completely airtight. So we need a ventilation specific system. This means you need to plan out having some sort of fan system that brings in fresh air either from another room in your house or from the outside into your studio. To do that is very complex, and it's also something I'm not going to get into this video, but many people do not do this, and that is why their garage studio fails. If you leave a vent without having a baffle box as well, then you're just having a huge hole that's a resonant megaphone that's just going to blast your drum kit all the way through the rest of your house and out into the neighborhood. And so even if you did as much as you could, if you leave a vent not soundproofed, you will have a problem, and all that money, all the money and effort you put into soundproofing your room will have gone out the window because you didn't address the HVAC system. All right, I hope this video was helpful. There's a lot of things that go into soundproofing a garage, but I tried to hit some of the main ones that people usually talk about. If you're on this journey and you want some more information, if you want to get it all in one place and stop watching endless YouTube videos, check out my free soundproofing workshop. It's 30 minutes of in-depth teaching going over everything I know about home recording studios in one 30-minute session. It's incredible value for your time. To watch that, just go to soundproofyourstudio.com/workshop. That's soundproofyourstudio.com/workshop. Now, for those of you who are like, I don't want to do this all myself. If you're into doing it together, which I call DIT, not DIY, then check out my free Soundproof Clarity Call. This is a great way for me to talk to you directly. I love talking to people who have watched us on YouTube and who are interested in learning more about my services. If that's something you're interested in, check out a free Soundproof Clarity Call at soundproofyourstudio.com/step1, or just go to the website soundproofyourstudio.com and click on the I want some construction plans button, and you'll be able to sign up for a time on my calendar right away. All right, I look forward to seeing you guys in a Soundproof Clarity Call or in the workshop. My name is Wilson Harwood. I am an acoustician and studio designer based in Nashville, Tennessee, and I look forward to helping you with your project as best as I can. All right, I'll see you all next week.